Imagine when two people who are both stingy meet. So I used to be stingy, and I was under someone's house as a housemaid, and this person was also a stingy person. So we were both stingy. So if you one side is stingy and the another one is stingy, one side is going to suffer. Good morning, good afternoon, guys. I greet you all in the name of God. Yes, I want to share my story on how I stole, or on how I did not actually steal, but I wanted it to steal Wi-Fi. Do you know what happened? Okay, be careful with those Wi-Fis, and at times I don't agree with someone who wants to steal. If they fail to give you, or if they say they won't give you Wi-Fi, at least sacrifice a little and you buy data. But you might find that some people, they do want to buy for themselves data, but when they have not been given a chance to buy those lines, you understand? Yes. And if you're new, you don't have like a connection in your country on how you can like get data on your, like on that line that you came with, then it is also a problem. But I don't like support anyone to steal Wi-Fi, as you can see. So there is this guy who refused to give me Wi-Fi. Actually, at first he put me on Wi-Fi, then he later I don't know, it's like he tracked my phone, and he used it to see each and everything. He used it to know the time I've switched, like I've left the phone. And one time he came open and he was like, yesterday I wanted to send you something and I found you were online. So, and yet it was late, and ABCD. So he was like, so I don't, he was like, I'm not comfortable on how you're using the Wi-Fi. So I was like, if you're not comfortable, then uh, you can disconnect me, no problem. So he went ahead to disconnect me. I spent some days and I was like, oh my God, I was like bored. Do you know, having a dormant phone? It is a phone that has got no data, that has got no internet on it. You understand? You keep like replaying the old things. You keep like rewatching the things you have already watched, and you're like, "Ah." Yet I didn't have the align of that side. So I was like, oh, I'm too bored. So one time, I don't know, I wanted to send the money, and he was like, let me connect you, then you connect with the people home, then we see what to do. But remember, during the time I was off, this I used it like to just place anything, because I was like, I might be lucky and it connects. You understand? I didn't know the password, but I kept like placing the passwords. I kept on like so, and it did not work out actually. But then this is the problem that happened. When he connected me once again, there is something that happened to his computer, and everything was, it got a jam, or everything was deleted. I don't know how, because for them, when he asked, yes, sometimes you might think that we don't know what is taking place, but I came to know each and everything that was taking place. So when he lost some information because he went ahead to ask from the services and he was told the whole problem came from me, and they mentioned even my name. They said it was from this phone, it's where the problem came from. You understand? So, oh, he was like, oh. So I was there because he knew that maybe I don't know each and everything, but I heard them mentioning my name and he looked at me. But for me, I pretended as if I did not hear anything. He did not react. So, what was the problem? The problem was during my during the this during the time he disconnected me, maybe I did something and something went wrong. He lost the information. So everything was like he had to restart afresh, restore everything, and you understand. So because I never wanted to buy data, was also him too was also a stingy person. He did not want to give me the Wi-Fi. So I ended up messing up with his information and putting the information back. He got the support from his children to restore what he had lost. So this is what I'm saying. When two people, it's like when two people who are angry meet, you know what happens. Or when two elephants are fighting, it's the grasses that will suffer. You understand? So let us at least at times leave this kind of stealing Wi-Fi. And when you connect someone, it's not like we have a lot of time. We cannot always be on internet every time because we have time to work. We've got time to rest, and that time during our rest, it's when we do use the internet. So once you connect me, it's not like I'm going to consume a lot. I won't be like you who is always on internet because I have my little time to rest. It's when I get my phone, maybe I edit this video, which is not too much, and I upload it maybe with your Wi-Fi, but which is not a lot. Instead of like maybe like reaching a time of me being attempted to go and steal your Wi-Fi. At least at times some people they do put Wi-Fi, and when it reaches time, it is still on, and when it reaches that time exact date that it won't be, they cut it off because it has reached to its limit. But you did not consume it all, but just because you never wanted me maybe to use it, you never wanted to connect me, but then it has also expired when it has not been used up. There are things that I just sit and put a flashback, and I just even regret why I did so. You understand? I would have bought like data, and I let things go. I let it go, you understand? Because after all, after all, yeah. So it's like even once you don't even give people food, it's when they are tempted to steal that food. It's when they are tempted to go and steal. But at least if you have like something and you chop a little of it and you give it to your housemaids, they won't be they won't be with that spirit of stealing. Let it be food, let it be Wi-Fi, let it be what? they won't have that spirit of stealing. But I'm not supporting anyone to steal. Stealing is bad. It is a bad spirit, and you have to fight it. To those who are still doing so, and remember, God doesn't like such people with those habits, so we need to avoid them and repent. Yeah, like the way I did, I changed. The same applies to those who are still doing so. So let us change, and we can actually change. And actually, we can also change those people. Yes. Not all people are the same, and not we housemaids. We are the same. It is the bad spirits within us that forces us to do things that are not allowed in those houses. But once we say, let a no be a no, then you have to. You have to put something within you and say, this one, no. This one you put a clause and you mean it. It's when you will win. But once we keep even with we keep this the bad company, it will keep like pushing you, it will keep like encouraging you, yet it is not good. A good spirit, it is not good, and you will keep doing things that you wouldn't have liked. So the end result you might not like. So I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. To this far, I salute.